Okay, so for 1.5, I wanted to show you some of these. I did notice that one of you has signed up for the unpaid temp access. If that's you, you will eventually need to pay for the full package, but you have, I think, 14 days in order to do that. In order to get a grade for the homework, you've got to pay for the complete package. You cannot complete the course with the temporary access. Okay, so now that's out of the way, I wanted to talk to you about what the intersection means. That's what this symbol means. It means and. So what number is in both sets or numbers? So the intersection would be 4 and 8, because 4 appears here and here, 8 appears there and there. So it's in both, so we call that the intersection. So now question 3. Let's go there. Okay, find the intersection here. There are no numbers in common, so we would say the intersection is the empty set. Okay, question 5. Let me show you how I work this one out. Supposed to solve the compound inequality. So this is how I did it. So these were the two equations. 4x plus 13 is greater than or equal to 1, and 3x minus 20 is greater than or equal to negative 17. So I subtracted 13, I got 4x is greater than or equal to negative 12 divided by 4. One of my answers is x has to be greater than or equal to negative 3. The other answer, I added 20 to both sides, so I got 3x is greater than or equal to 3. So then divide by 3 on both sides, x is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, so and means the intersection, so I need to include both of these, which would be x is greater than negative 3 and x has to be greater than or equal to negative 1. So when you do the intersection, you find what is common. Here's the common ground between both inequalities. So the answer is x is greater than or equal to negative 1. And it looks like these numbers changed a little bit, didn't they? Yeah, they changed. Okay, so that was, let me see. Okay, this is number 5. Hold on just a minute. Get this straight here. Okay, 5x plus 13 and 3x minus 19. Okay, there it is. So this is actually number 5. That was the bonus example before. So subtract 13 on both sides. You get 5x is greater than or equal to negative 10. Divide by 5. So one answer is x is greater than or equal to negative 2. The next one, add 19 to both sides. 3x is greater than or equal to 12. Divide 3. So x is also greater than or equal to 4. Because this is and, I've got to find what's in common with both. And we see it's here. So x is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, keep moving here. All right, this is a compound inequality here. It's actually already solved, except this negative piece. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, anytime you divide by a negative symbol, notice the direction of the inequality switch. And so really, the answer is anything in between negative 7 and 3. Negative 7 is not included. 3 is shaded with a closed circle because it is included. And there's the set notation. X such that negative 7 is less than x, less than or equal to 3. Number 9, I'll show you that one. Okay, again, we have a compound inequality. what you do to one side, you have to do to every piece. So I rewrote it, negative 14 less than or equal to negative 2x minus 3 less than 0. So first you add 3 everywhere. You get negative 11 is less than or equal to negative 2x less than 3. Then I divide by negative 2. Notice that when I divided by the negative, the inequality symbol switched. Okay, so then 11 halves moved over here, negative 3 halves moved over here because you want to write your lowest number first, your x, and then your highest number. So that's why my answers were negative 1.5 to 5.5. Again, what you do to one piece of the inequality, you have to do to all pieces. Okay, let's move to 11. Okay, now we have the OR symbol introduced. We're supposed to solve these two. So let's go there. Okay, so OR means union. So just solve each one separately. I'll let you look over both of these for just a minute. Make sure you agree. The takeaway is OR means either one of these can be right. So if I'm moving all in this direction to the right, and then also in this direction to the left, that'll actually encompass the full number line because OR means either one can be a solution. Let's find the intersection of these two, and you get all real numbers for the intersection. Let's take a look here. And okay, part C. So here it is, negative 12, x was less than negative 12, and x is greater than negative 4. Okay, so it's actually C here. The answer is not all real numbers. So let's go back to this. Looks like we have a little mistake here. What did we do wrong? Let's go back and find it. So I added 3, so that's negative 28. Okay, sure, that's negative 7. And then 7 minus 2 is 5. So I get 5x is less than or equal to 5. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe these numbers changed. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so that was actually number 11. I was looking at 13, so that's the issue. Okay, anyway, so here it is. You subtract 5 on both sides, you get x is less than 12. Then you subtract 5 here, x is greater than negative 4. So yeah, it is the answer that was graphed earlier. I'll let you look at it one more time. This was 11. And yes, that's why it is. So 13 I'm going to skip because it's, well, actually, no, let's go back and talk about it. Okay, solve the compound inequality. Okay. So you end up with x is greater than negative 7 union x is less than or equal to 1. So notice how these arrows point in the same direction. And so the answer is actually going to be all real numbers because of that. So because any number will work in both of these inequalities, that's the solution. Let's go back and show you. The answer is all real numbers. Okay. All right, question 15. Okay, here's another one, just another solving number 15. So here it is. 4x minus 7 less than or equal to negative 8, or 4x minus 7 greater than or equal to 5 over 4 each time. So I multiplied 4 on both sides to get 4x minus 7 is less than or equal to negative 32, because I multiplied by 4, and then I added 7 on both sides. So 4x is less than or equal to negative 25. So you want to divide by 4, so this is half your answer. To find the other half, again, multiply both sides by 4, you get 20 here. Add 7 to both sides to get 27. Divide by 4, and you get 6.75. So these two are going in opposite directions. It's an OR inequality. Notice this is closed circle because it's less than equal to. This is closed circle because it's greater than or equal to. So that's your answer for number 15. Okay, so that takes care of 1.5. I know I went through it kind of fast, but you're welcome to pause the video. Again, question help view example is very good for this. So we're going to go ahead and end it there.